The Watchful Orchard, the Grove of Second Chances. This is a story about three monkeyteers who enter an orchard where every mistake seems to confirm what they already expect to see in one another. Their 30th miracle-minded adventure begins when watching for failure teaches them how easily suspicion can become a lens. The three monkeyteers entered a hillside orchard filled with apple trees, ladders, and baskets. A sign read, "Trust orchard harvest with a partner." Spider Monkey grinned. "Easy." Squirrel Monkey adjusted the leather pouch beneath his cape. "Howler, you're with Spider." Howler Monkey frowned. "Why?" "Because yesterday you said he ties terrible knots." Spider crossed his arms. "He does say that a lot." Howler pointed at him. "And I have evidence." They were given one basket and one ladder. Spider climbed first. Howler stood below. "Careful." "I am careful." "You missed that branch." "I saw it." "You almost stepped too far." "I did not." Spider reached for an apple. Howler shouted, "Not that one." Spider jumped. The apple fell and bounced off Howler's hat. Howler stared upward. "Exactly." Spider groaned. "You startled me." Squirrel walked over. "What happened?" "I was watching him carefully for another mistake," said Howler. "And?" "He made one." Spider climbed down. "After you yelled at me." Howler nodded. "Still counts." At the next tree, Squirrel partnered with Spider. Howler, "I trust you," Squirrel said. Then he whispered, "Mostly." He gripped the ladder, both hands. "Don't lean too far." Spider stopped. "You're doing it too?" "Doing what?" "Waiting for me to mess up." Soon every wobble looked suspicious. Every dropped apple became proof. Howler began keeping score. "Spider, 3 errors." Spider pointed at him. "You dropped 2 baskets." "Those were equipment events." A farmer laughed. "How is the harvest going?" "Terribly," said Spider. The farmer looked at their nearly empty basket. "But you've been here all morning." "We've been monitoring," said Howler. "For apples?" "For mistakes." "That explains the basket." The leather pouch bumped Squirrel's side. "Pouch time." Squirrel drew a folded slip. Spider opened it. The paper read, "If you keep looking for a brother's mistake, you may train yourself to see exactly what you expect." Howler stared. "But what if he really makes mistakes?" Squirrel looked around. "Maybe trusting doesn't mean pretending mistakes never happen." The farmer nodded. "It means noticing what you have decided to look for." Howler glanced at Spider. "I've been looking for proof that you're careless." "And I've been looking for proof that you don't trust me," said Spider. Squirrel added, "And I've been looking for reasons to supervise both of you." The farmer pointed toward another tree. "Try again. This time, harvest apples." Spider climbed. Howler held the ladder. Spider reached too far. The ladder shifted. Howler steadied it. Spider looked down. "Thanks." "No lecture?" asked Squirrel. Howler inhaled dramatically, then stopped. "Not required." Spider handed down 3 apples. One slipped. Howler caught it. "Nice catch," said Spider. Something changed. Howler noticed Spider's balance. Spider noticed Howler's steady hands. Squirrel noticed both were helping instead of correcting. The basket filled. At the next tree, Spider tied a rope around a heavy branch. Howler examined the knot. Spider waited. Howler said, "Looks good." Spider stared. "Are you feeling well?" "Do not ruin the moment." By afternoon, they had 6 full baskets. A young monkey nearby dropped an entire crate of apples. Howler instinctively turned. Squirrel whispered, "What are you looking for?" Howler paused. The young monkey looked embarrassed. Howler walked over and helped gather the apples. They sat beneath a tree as the sun lowered. Spider said, "Monkey Mind says I'm watching him carefully for another mistake." Squirrel nodded. "Then every mistake becomes proof while everything loving gets ignored." Howler looked at the full baskets. Miracle Mind can notice mistakes without making them the identity of the one who made them. Spider smiled. "And if I look for willingness, kindness, and helpfulness." Squirrel tucked the slip back into the pouch. "I may finally notice those too." Howler lifted an apple. "For the record, Spider's knot was excellent." Spider jolted. Howler pointed. "Do not make me revise my report." The 3 monkeyteers tossed their feathered hats into the air and cheered together. "One for all and all for one." And then they shouted, "Love all, for all is love."